Hey beautiful friends, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Miriam, actor and lifestyle content creator. I do a lot of vlogs on this channel, share some skincare, beauty, curly hair, and a little bit of style. So if those topics are of interest to you, make sure that you subscribe and turn on your notifications so that you never miss a video. Today is a skincare video. It's a long-awaited, updated skincare. If you've been following along in the vlogs, then you know I've been struggling with some hormonal breakouts for quite a while. And once we started having to wear masks because of the pandemic, I started getting maskne. Hormonal breakouts on top of the maskne, on top of already being acne prone, has been the most frustrating thing to deal with. I wanted to come on here and let you know how the flow of this video is going to go in advance. I have a lot of vlog footage documenting when I first went to the dermatologist, and there you will learn why I went, what he prescribed for me, etc. Obviously by the title of this video, you know that one of those ingredients is spironolactone. I also have weekly updates on how my skin is looking, and I did that vlog style so that you could see in video format how everything was going. I thought that would be better than just showing you pictures, so that I can actually tell you in that moment what I was experiencing, how things were going. I also have to add that this camera that I use to film, it does not have a beauty filter. It magnifies everything times 200. So I'm sure there will be moments where you'll hear me say, oh, it's looking so much better, but maybe it doesn't look better on camera. And what you see is what you get. I think a lot of times we'll watch skincare videos and beauty videos and we look at people's skin, we're like, oh my god girl, you're glowing, like what are you doing, without taking into consideration or even noticing that there is a filter, and it does make a difference. So you'll see all of that footage, and then I will come back here and I'll let you guys know my final thoughts. I have to get the disclaimers out of the way. I am not a dermatologist, I'm not a doctor, I'm not a licensed anything. I'm just a skincare enthusiast. I love skincare and I love beauty, and I'm just sharing what I like, what works for me, and all of that stuff. It is up to you to do your own research and seek the help of a medical professional if you need it, just like I had to in this video. Yeah, let's jump into that footage and then I'll see you guys back here. Just finished with my dermo appointment. He recommended a couple of things. When I'm home, I'll talk to you guys about it. I'm in a weird building. It's so bizarre. Yeah, he said the medication will be at the pharmacy. So we'll see if it's there by the time I get to town. I don't know. What is up, people? I am back from my appointment. Figured I'd sit down and talk to you guys about my appointment and why I went and all of that jazz. For those of you that are new, or even if you've been watching for a while in case you forgot, my skin has been a struggle of mine for like the past, I would say 2.5, 3-ish years. I had suspected that a lot of my breakouts as of late are primarily hormonal. That's what I was told last year and the other 2 times that I had gotten facials by the esthetician. I had never gone to like a licensed professional doctor and got that confirmed. And so last Thursday, Friday I think it was, I woke up and I had just a lot of redness on the right side of my face and just like all of a sudden like these bumps. So I didn't know what it was. I didn't use anything new in my nighttime routine, you know, to irritate my skin that I could think of. I just wasn't sure what it was, and so finally I was like, you know what, I am so sick of this that I need to go see a professional. So I spent literally all of Friday online reading reviews, calling offices, and seeing who, number 1, took my insurance, but most importantly, number 2, who was in network with my insurance, because I can't afford to be paying an out-of-network doctor. So I found someone, and my first visit was today. He looked at my face and just asked me like what products I was using, and initially I was like, I don't know if you want to know all of that because I use a lot. He's like, no, I just mean like topically, like what are you using right now to like treat the acne? And I told him that I was using Differin. I had used it before in the past and I got it just to help with the maskne. And he asked, when do I break out? Was it typically around like that time of the month? And I said, you know, yeah, when I'm about to get my period, I will, you know, break out here and there, but it's not as bad as like what's been going on now. And obviously the acne doesn't help. Basically, essentially, he explained that it looks like it is hormonal. This usually happens in more of like the teen years, but it does happen later on for some women around this age, which is what I was told last year by somebody else. He put me on an oral medication, which is new to me. I've never been on oral medication for this, and it just always freaks me out, makes me nervous. But he assured me this is not an antibiotic. This is just to help level out my hormones. He gave me spironolactone. Spironolactone, 50 milligrams. I'll just put it here because I'm butchering that name, I'm sure. So I have to take 1 tablet twice a day. I asked him if, like, what are the side effects of these, because I don't want to be dealing with purging. Like, is it one of those situations where it's gonna get worse before it gets better? But he said no, he's never had anyone have like anything like that happen to them before. It's always like a club outside. And he said people react really well, so it's not something that I have to take with food. But interestingly enough, on the bottle it says take twice a day with food. But anyway, he likes to treat orally and topically, he said. The other thing was just like a benzoyl peroxide cleanser. It's a 5% benzoyl peroxide. Here we go. Twice a day. Cleanse with this. And then the other, my topical medication, which for some reason the pharmacy said it wasn't going to be available until tomorrow, which sucks. Because now it's Tuesday. I'm not going to have like a full day on this regimen until Thursday. The topical medication is clindamycin gel. I've used clindamycin lotion before, like in the past, but this was a long time ago, decades ago. That's going to be my regimen. My next appointment is in like 3 weeks, so we'll see how it goes. Acne is one of those things that it takes time for you to find out what really works for you, and I know I need patience, which I really don't have. I'm not even gonna lie to you, like I just don't have it. But I did ask if I was safe to use my other products, my serums, my glycolic pads, etc. He said I'm fine. Obviously, if my skin gets a little too irritated and dry and all that stuff, you know, scale back. I was leaving my doctor's appointment. I was texting my friend. I was like, I feel like such a fake beauty blogger. What kind of skincare blogger am I? I have to go to the dermatologist. No, honestly, you guys, like, I love skincare. If I didn't have student loan debt, I would go back to school and be like a dermatologist or something. I'm like, I love it. I love reading about ingredients, and being a beauty blogger or skincare blogger does not mean that you have to have like the most perfect skin ever and that you are flawless. When you have acne prone skin, this is what it is. Anything can cause you to break out, and then it's back to the drawing board. That's just where I'm at right now, again, in my life. And the last time I was here, I think it was like 10 years ago. So let me just show you guys my face. You could see right here what I have. This all appeared on Friday. Like, I didn't have anything. My right side is giving me the problems now, whereas last year and the year before it was the left side. Today makes 1 official week of using all of the products that my dermatologist prescribed for me. I was scared of purging with this, but I really didn't experience any extra purging. I feel if anything, it just kind of healed whatever I already had on my face, which was primarily on the right side. So it either healed or just like brought what was already there, just brought that to the surface. So I have like one right here that is still healing. This sucker must be deep because it's taken a minute. There are days it looks really good, and then there are days I'm like, oh wow, there's still stuff coming out. I know this sounds really disgusting, but I'm just being super transparent. I haven't used any of my normal products, even though he said that I could. I just really wanted to see how what he prescribed for me worked on its own. The pills are a true diuretic. I pee a lot already, and that just amped it up. I'm gonna take my glasses off. Don't mind me. I'm wearing no makeup. My lips are crusty. It is what it is, but my forehead has always been pretty clear. I have this guy here. I don't know what it is, but I think I scratched myself or something. This is the left side. I don't have any texture here. I don't have any bumps. It's just like the scarring. And this over here, I think I've mentioned it in another vlog. Some of the scarring that I have here and around my mouth is from using that ordinary glycolic mask, the one that looks like the vampire facial, and it burned me. Definitely not using that one anymore. And then this is the right side. This is the side that I said when I woke up, all of a sudden I had all these red dots that weren't there the day before. So this is healing. These are all healing. That's healing. I know it looks disgusting, but this is my skin right now. Here is my super quick 2-week update. My forehead has, you probably can't tell because of the light, I'm standing right in front of a window, but the forehead has these little tiny bumps, some texture on there. I think it's from the primer stick, because the last 2 times I used that primer stick, this happened, and so maybe it's not the best thing for my skin. The left side looks okay. I have this little guy that's healing, and the right side is looking better. This guy that was massive is like a 2-in-1. I know this is like really disgusting, but I'm just showing you the progress. I promise you that like it's not as bad in person. It looks pretty bad on camera, but in person I'm really happy so far. I am back from my 3-week follow-up. It was pretty seamless, and my face is doing better. It's looking better. He just like felt my skin and looked at it, and I guess I still had some hard or like some type of inflammation on the right side of my face. I didn't really notice, because when I touch my face, I just, you know, I'm touching it when I wash it, or if like I have an itch, which I know I shouldn't do because I would scratch the hell out of myself and bruise myself. But I didn't feel any hard nodules, but I guess he did, so he can do some injections. And I was like, okay. And he's like, are you interested in that? And I'm like, well, what's in the injections? Like, I ask questions. Like, I'm not gonna be like, yeah, sure, inject me with what? It was just cortisone, and it was to help the inflammation, so I said yeah. And he put, I think it was like only one on this side. I can't really see it, but the one on my chin you could see, because I guess I started bleeding a little bit. And I don't think I got anything over here. Oh yeah, I did. And I'm gonna see him in like 4 weeks. We're gonna continue with this regimen. Thursday will officially be 3 weeks, but this is how my skin is looking right now. A lot of redness and some scarring from the first outbreak, but overall I can't complain. The clindamycin has been helping, and I'm gonna start incorporating some of my other products, which he said was fine a while ago, but hopefully that will help with some of the redness and scarring, so I could try to get my skin back to normal, or as normal as possible. This is my 3-week update, and my skin is looking pretty good so far. I still feel a little hardness here, but whatever injections he did, I don't know, I guess it helped. I started using my regular products like every other night. My forehead did have like little tiny dots. That is going away. The left side is looking good. I only have like a little thing right here. Like I said, all of this is just like redness and just like irritation, so it looks like dark spots on camera, but in person this is just red and it itches like crazy. And then this is the right side, so it's healing pretty well considering what it looked like 3 weeks ago. That is my 3-week update. Wow, this heater is really loud, and I sincerely apologize. Here are my final thoughts with Spironolactone after 30 days, as well as the clindamycin, everything that he prescribed for me. I am really happy with the results so far. I'm really hopeful that by 3 months, 6 months, even a full year, my skin will hopefully be back to what I'm comfortable with, and that I can maintain it, and it doesn't get as bad as, you know, as it was getting, because it was it was pretty bad there, you guys. The Spironolactone pills, I take that twice a day, in the morning and in the evening, 50 milligrams, so 100 in total. I find for me personally that I have to take it with food, or else I get very lightheaded or I get very nauseous, so I have to make sure that I eat something with that. The clindamycin as an ingredient is not something that is completely new to me. As I mentioned, years ago I used to use clindamycin lotion, but that was like a long time ago. The gel is pretty thick. It absorbs into the skin very quickly, but I do like it. I like the way everything has been working together. The benzoyl peroxide cleanser is kind of creamy, almost like a light moisturizer, but it's not something that lathers. So if you're one of those people that like you need like that soapy foamy thing, maybe you won't like it. I'm typically a person that prefers salicylic acid, but salicylic acid is not killing the bacteria, it's just helping to like cleanse the pores and gentle exfoliation and all that stuff. I didn't start incorporating some of my other products that I was using until the 3-week mark. Let me go over my daytime routine. I try to keep that pretty simple. I don't wear makeup during the day, except for now when I'm filming or if I have a self-tape. To cleanse, I go in with my benzoyl peroxide cleanser. If I decide to use a toner, which is like every other day, if that, I go in with my P50V. I have talked about this so many times to you guys, but it's one of my favorite products. It is pretty pricey, but I do love it. I let that soak in, obviously, and then I go in with my clindamycin. Let me just take it out the box. This this is what it looks like, and I'm not sure if you can see inside that tube, but it's a clear kind of thickish gel. I try not to use anything else during the daytime if I know that I'm going to, like in terms of other serums, if I know I'm gonna go out, then I use my different moisturizer because this one has SPF in it. For at home, if I'm just staying in and I'm not going anywhere, I will use the Murad clarifying oil-free water gel. So far I've been liking this guy. Or if I'm feeling a little too dry, I will go in with my CeraVe night cream. I know it says it's a night cream, but guys, trust me, you can use it at any time, and I've been loving this. So that is my daytime routine. At night, if for whatever reason I do have makeup on from a self-tape or something, I use jojoba oil to remove my makeup. That's my first cleanse, and then I will go in with the benzoyl peroxide. This is not a cleanser like other cleansers that will help to remove the makeup, so I have to really make sure that all of my makeup is completely gone. If I need to go in with a different cleanser that is more foaming in nature to help remove it, then I will do that. But remove my makeup with jojoba oil, then go in with my benzoyl peroxide, my eye cream, and then I go in with the clindamycin. It's always a good idea to go in with your prescribed medication first as opposed to like after your serums. You want that medication to, you know, be the first layer that is penetrated into your skin. If I do use a toner before the clindamycin, I will go in with the Ordinary Glycolic 7% toner. I will use this like every other night, and then I will go in with the Urban Skin RX Retinol Rapid Repair and Dark Spot Treatment, just to help with the dark spots, hyperpigmentation, any uneven skin tone, texture, all of that stuff, because I did have a ton of texture. I mean, my skin is looking better now. I am wearing makeup, and I will make sure to put like footage here so that you can see what it looks like without the makeup. So it looks pretty good. On the nights that I'm not using the toner, I will use the Urban Skin RX Clear and Even Tone Clarifying Glycolic Pads. I had mentioned that this was on my wish list to try, and I do like it so far. It is a good alternative to the Peter Thomas Roth Peptide 21. I like the Peter Thomas Roth ones better. I feel like that is more of a deep treatment, budget-friendly option. Then you can definitely try this one. Then I will go in with the CeraVe night cream because it's really thick, it's super moisturizing, a little bit goes a long way. I clearly really like it because it's almost gone. For drugstore, I'm not gonna lie, it's a little pricey. It's like $18, but I do think that it is completely worth it. Those are the products that I have been using so far on my skin. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video and that you found it to be informative. If you have any questions, like if I missed anything, then definitely leave them for me in the comments. I will have links to the products in the description box, as well as a little bit more information about what was prescribed to me, so you guys can always reference that. If you want to see another update around the 6-month mark or a year, just let me know. Give this video a thumbs up. I will definitely do that for you guys and just document this entire process for you so that you can see how it's going for me, and maybe it will help you on your journey. And if you want to see more beauty related videos, I have a playlist for that, so make sure you check right over here. And to catch up on the vlogs, that will be right here below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye.